Yeah, here we go. 21's over. We got the carts all cleaned up. And yeah, we had another video showing that. But yeah, we switched out Simplicity for the Golden Dragon. She's working good. It was time for a little switch. And Simplicity, I've been running hard since I rebuilt her. I got to do a little bit of steam wand work. I got to rebuild that. But yeah, we're doing good. And now we're getting ready for some wildness. But here we go. The cart's all done. This is our last two lattes for 21. We're going to 22. It's going to be an excellent year again, even though we always have a little tribulation. We always made it through. And yeah, a little single spouter on one. Still using the same older portafilter as I did with Simplicity. And yeah, there we go. Look how good they come out. Just get your flow and you can have these every single time without all the gimmicks and stuff. But if you like to use all that, you can too. Don't worry about it. It's not like a horrid sin or anything. And there we go for the famous Misty Blue. There she is. And after this, we're going to go ahead and we'll show you what goes on New Year's Eve, and we'll have an adventure. Tomorrow morning, you'll see the 22. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be an excellent espresso too, no matter what. All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It's the new year. We're out on the deck. We'll show you some of the crazy stuff that went on, and we had a nice time down at the beach. I did have a little snafu down there. We were going to make a little mocha pot, but not much else. I got the machine hitting its pressure. There we go. Got out a little, let me break it. I got out a little saucer, because I had some of these, but the cups were no good. But what it's good for is you can set the grinder on it, because there's sometimes a little bit of coffee comes off the bottom. But anyway, nothing big. But yeah, we had a pretty good, it's pretty crazy in these parts at New Year's because of the illegal fireworks, but they don't do anything about it. But yeah, I'll show you some clips of that. It was wild. It was pretty darn crazy. But anyway, the pets went up to the Lucky D kennels because it's just too much for Dewey and them to handle. Some dogs do a little better than others, but yeah, it's a little harsh for them to handle. We had a great day. We hit, a quiet high again, but it was nice. We hung out, had a nice sandwich. We had pretty much fun. You'll see a little video of that. And of course, last night we had the whole crazy firework thing going on. But it's New Year's. Yeah, everything's working the same. We're just out on the deck. It's a pretty nice day. I never can seem to tamp hard now as hard as I want out here. I don't know why it is. It's just, I think, the angle and everything. But there we go. She ran a little soon. But that's okay because we don't really cut these. We just do them how they are. And for New Year's Day, I'm going to have this one as a... still comes out damn good. But that is funny, no matter how hard I tamp. I just can't tamp as hard as inside. Maybe it's because of the angle or whatever. But yeah, there we go. Let's see. Still came out good. So we're going to have this one as a... just as a pure espresso for New Year's. And that's going to be great. So there we go. There it is. We made it out here. You don't need to see someone drink, but yeah, we're having just a pure espresso today. We had a pretty good day down at the beach, and that'll all be in the video. And yeah, it's a nice little afternoon here. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, it is 2:22. And yeah, let's see what's going on out on the rest of the world. Hold on. Yeah, here's what the rest of the world's doing, going totally maniacs. Yeah, this is what happens in Hawaii on New Year's. They're pretty crazy about it. They've always been a little crazy on fireworks, but God, over the last decade, these illegal aerial ones have just become like insane. But yeah, check it out. They're just going on and off. We woke up and came out. We were just kind of surviving in bed because the explosions are just non-stop from about 3 o'clock on. And that's why we take the pets up. We put them up at Lucky D's, and yeah, it's just too much for Dewey especially. It's just way too much, the explosions. pets are missing for a week or two after this. People are searching for their dogs. Are just everywhere. But anyway, this is what goes on. They just go wild, like from the afternoon, and it just actually a few days before they start up, and it just goes on and on and on, and they can see it. I mean, it's kind of neat to come out and see the explosions and just go, wow. And, yeah, this is residential. These aren't like a fireworks show. These are people firing these off in their driveways and front yards, and little kids are running around all, you know, where the parents have had a few beverages and all that's going on and on and on. So there we go. Yeah, they're just blasting, and yeah. Anyway, there was supposed to be some enforcement this year, but we didn't. There's no cop drove in any of these neighborhoods. It's just the way it goes. And no matter what they say, they're not going to do anything. But yeah, just blasted for endless hours. This went on maybe to about 1 a.m. And then, you know, it'll go for a couple days. So Monday morning, everyone comes home. And yeah, we did this, and then we got to sleep. And yeah, we had little plans, a little trip, little New Year's Day trip. But we wanted to get away from all the wildness. But yeah, once it just goes. Yeah, we woke up next morning after the aftermath. We made some beautiful lattes. There they are. Our first 3 for the 2022. And we fired on up to Kauai High Harbor. We've been going up there a lot, you'll see. And yeah, we had a nice setup. Not a lot of people there. Super mellow. It was a great New Year's after that night. I mean, it was night and day, as they say, right? But we're totally kicking back here. Everybody going. We had a good spot. A big snafu is I had everything ready to make a little mocha pot and everything. I forgot the milk, and yeah, that was the only thing. But otherwise, we had a great little spot to hang out. Usual had some sandwiches, and we went up there because we thought there were supposed to be waves that day, but yeah, it really didn't happen. But as you can see, the lines were there, but not quite big enough. It would need a little bit bigger swell to break there, kind of like a Waikiki break. But it was super fun, and then yeah, new chickens, New Year baby chickens in the yard. The old, you hear them roasting, but this is the new batch. Excellent.